American Morning, the most news in the morning, period. Weekdays 6 Eastern.
Well, what would you do if you received a $2 million check? It was made out to you, ready for the cash-in. Well, Jerry Mika of Draper, Utah, had to consult his conscience. He was expecting a $15 refund check from the state of Utah. Somehow the invoice number was printed as the dollar amount, the invoice number being more than $2 million when all was said and done. Jerry did the right thing. He turned it in. He joins me now from his home in Utah. Jerry, it's certainly gotten a lot of attention because just out of curiosity, how many seconds did it take you to sort of decide whether you were going to cash that check or call up the state government and say, you made a mistake?
Actually, first of all, namaste. And
namaste
secondly,
to you as well.
Thank you, Karen. And secondly, when I opened up the check, it was an amazing feeling. It was something like you become a millionaire, but did you know if it was real or not? So I really thought it was real for quite a while, and I was wishing it was real. I ran around the house, called a couple friends, told them I was an instant millionaire.
Right, and so it took you a couple of weeks, actually, where you returned the check to the Utah Department of Commerce. What was their Commerce? What did they say when you gave back the money?
Well, actually, it took me about 3 weeks. The first 2 weeks, I had a little bit of fun with it. When I went to the banks, just to talk to the tellers and put my other deposits in, I would look at them and say, how much interest could I earn off of this? And now I've actually become a very important person. With that kind of money, it's just amazing how you're actually treated different, and it was really fun to do that. I did try to return it though to the county process, or the county office building, and when I walked in, it was funny because as I walked in, the two sheriffs said, could I help you? And I said, yes, I'd like to return this check. And they took a look at it and asked me how come I hadn't cashed it yet. It was just really funny. And
the police asked you that.
They sent me oh, exactly, the two sheriffs. Hey, boy, how come you haven't cashed this check yet? So from there, I go over to the county office, to the Treasurer Department, and I'm trying to return it there as well. And it was funny there because the county lady, she looks at me and she says, this is neat. How come you haven't cashed it yet? Because
so
it's county money.
The bottom line is, you could not have cashed it and it would have gone on. Let's say you weren't the nice person that you are. You couldn't have they would have eventually caught up with you, right? Unless you're planning to get out of the country.
Exactly. I mean, well, the thing is, too, you know, you never know. Some of these things happen where maybe my grandfather had a silver spoon somewhere down the line and left me a bunch of land. That's what I was hoping, but unfortunately, it was a mistake.
You know, and Jerry, the other interesting thing about it is that you really could have used that money. You've dedicated a lot of your life to helping others. So explain your connection with Nepal, which is why you said namaste, and the Sherpas.
Thank you very much. Actually, I sponsored 2 families to come live with me from Nepal. Appa Sherpa, who holds the world record for Mount Everest Summit 17, along with Lakpa Gelu Sherpa. I have 6 children living here. I have 4 family members. I have 10 total. To bring these families here, I actually mortgaged my home last year. We actually have a website called supersherpas.com, and that's SHERPAS.com. You could read more about that, but the whole story is here, you know, God works in mysterious ways, and that money would have gone a long way. We actually helped these families. I helped with the education, health of the Nepal children in Nepal. That was Appa's dream, and it's pretty amazing. We have these 2 wonderful people living right here in the United States, and nobody even knows about it.
Well, they do now because you were an honest guy and returned this check. We also found out that Ellen DeGeneres gave you a week-long trip to Hawaii. So enjoy that. And Jerry, thanks for coming on to share your story. Again, supersherpas.com if people want to go find out more about that as well. Thanks for being with us this morning.
Thank you so much, and I look forward to that bagel with cream cheese.
Right, and the orange juice. We'll send it to you, Jerry.